I think we are live. I don't think anyone's watching because I don't think anyone knows I'm even live, but we'll see if anyone joins. Oh, maybe I won't go live. Ugh, chuck that right into the rail. Anyone in the chat? Say hi. Just kind of warming up for now. That's really deep in there. I don't think I can hit it from here. That's not gonna make it either. All right, we're not gonna practice that shot anymore. I'll turn this music down. Hey, Antonio, how's it going? You have a real name now. So Antonio, you made me play the Ghost last night and I lost 7-6 on the hill. I'm just warming up now, so I'll get it started in a rack or two. Yeah, standard ghost stuff happened where I kind of fell apart in a couple of racks in a row. Nothing exciting. Had a really good out. In fact, the video should be up. Had a really good out to make it 6-6, so it was 6-5. That out was kind of crazy. Yeah, I mean, most of the time, you know, you see the ones, almost every ghost match I post, I win, but most of the ones I play, I don't win. I have posted a couple losses though, too. I was thinking about doing something crazy. Not tonight, but at some point, like live stream a long race to like, I don't know, 21 or 30 against the 6-ball ghost. Yeah? Ghost is not easy. I got a new brake cue. I don't know if it's any good. It's a BK4, but I have, it's the quick release, so I just have the Revo shaft, and then I'm gonna get my BK, or not the Revo shaft, the BK Rush shaft. I'm gonna get the BK Rush fixed. I got a guy that'll put glue into it and varnish and make it all, it's not gonna be blue, it'll still be chipped, but it'll at least look better. This brake's pretty good, almost the same exact as with the BK Rush. Six ball is an issue. Can I break it out with the 5 or can I get behind it with the 5? It's a better question. Five's in a weird spot. I don't think I can get, if I get like here, can I drop past the 6 into the 8? I don't think so. I gotta probably break it out. I don't want to play for the combo. Oh, I hit that way too hard. I just crushed that one. I guess I'm playing the combo. Unless three rails withdraw into the 8. I don't know if I can beat the 7 ball here. I think I'm drawing right into the 7. So I'm using, both DVP and I are using OBS. So we take the video that gets recorded on whatever and then use OBS to narrate it and then use there's a plugin called, I think it's actually just called Draw, that works really well. I'm stalling on this shot. This isn't even really, this is just this practice. I should just go for it. Because why not? I just got to miss the 7 is all I have to do. Yep, I knew I was going to hit the 7. The combo from here is suicidal. I don't know what's worse, the 3-railer or off the rail, off the 8. I don't think that's even a shot. I'll try it though. Yeah, didn't think that was much of a shot. I missed the heck out of that one. And scratched. Cool. Oh, wow. That was pretty bad. I just saw Tyler do that shot today. And he got better on the 8th than I did, but he also made the ball that he needed to. Oh yeah, you're going on that cruise. Where's your cruise out of? And can you hear me okay? Does the mic sound okay? Yeah, I haven't watched it yet, but I saw that you maybe a little over dramatic in your video title. How much of this music can you hear in the background? Seems louder than last night for some reason. All right, I'm gonna start now. Race to 7 against the Ghost. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Getting a comp for a cruise like that would be cool. All right. Yeah, I got that same ball as kissing that. Oh, that's nice. This will be a real quick end to a Ghost match if I keep getting one balls like this. I don't think this goes. It will start next game. Because I got to hit this in a way that I can get on the 3 as well. Yeah, I didn't think that went. Well, that was a fun first game. Yeah, I should have just slammed it. I don't know. I thought I could throw it past the 5 and slide down the rail with some kind of wizardry. But I did say I was going to start, so. We'll give the Ghost one for that one. Yeah, the first day this table was playing really, really slidey. We did, 9 matches that first day? And then the second day, humidity kicked in, it was raining outside, and it was completely different. That's better. I hope. I'll get away from there. Okay. I had visions of the 1 just doing the same exact thing. All right, what do we got? Only real issue is getting from the 3 to the 5, I think. Well, and making all the balls. Stop. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I came out, so I'm using the same setup now to live stream to YouTube that I did then. I just put it on unlisted and then opened YouTube on that TV in the other room. Need an angle here, otherwise I'm in trouble. Oh, it should be good. Can I get on the 7 without scratching? Maybe, hopefully. Oh, easily, okay. Oh, I'd love to just stun this out here, but I think that's gonna miss. I don't want to really jam this into this pocket because they're starting to tighten up now. That should work. Yeah, I'm dead straight, so I gotta shoot for this side. And I missed. Yikes. Undershot that by 2 feet, well, at least a foot. I'm on this goofy angle. I missed it. Ugh. Do not recommend missing that if you want to beat the ghost. Yeah, that was rough. Never felt comfortable with it. I had the same shot last night, hit it well, but I didn't feel anywhere near as comfortable. Well, maybe we'll be doing 2 ghost matches tonight. Because last night I think I started out 3-0 up and didn't get it. Not that I want to count myself out right now. I think for me, it's easier to go from an 8 foot to a 9 foot than it would be going from 7 foot to 9 foot. And the transition from 8 to 7 isn't too bad. There we go. I do get what you mean though. This 4-ball doesn't go anywhere. And I can't even really break it out here with the 2-ball. I gotta get, it does go here. Yeah, this is, I feel like last night's was a lot easier. This is all the ghost goes though. If that 7-ball weren't there, I could play the 2 here and just go right into the 5 and still have a shot on the 3. I can't really do that though. Yeah, the 7 is right in the way. 7's even in the way from getting from the 2 to the 3. I don't think I have enough angle here. I think I gotta try to go into the 4 and 5 right here. And I missed. Well, this is fun. I guess I just go one rail and slam into the 4 and hit it hard and see what happens. Or I could do that. Two nine, yeah. I don't see. I decided yesterday to not do early 9s in these. So if I did the 2-9, then I would have to spot the 9 and keep shooting from there. So I'm not even going to try unless I absolutely have to. So I don't even look at them. All right, well, we're down 3, but we're racing the 7, so anything's possible. All right. I mean, I have done early 9s and early 10s in ghost matches, but yeah, it kind of feels like I should just go at him. Oh boy. That seems about right. Oh boy. It's one thing you need to focus on to fix your game. Ghost 9-ball? This one doesn't even have a pocket. Like I don't think it goes past, I don't know if it goes past the 7 or not. I think I might have to do the 1-7, but then the 1 comes this way. And I have to go around the 6 and I'm on the wall. I'm thinking about your question. I'm figuring it out. Because I don't even think I can get over here and play the 1-2. No. Could do the 1-4, but that's really off angle. The 1-6 is lined up about here, so that's no good. Yeah, I just looked at the 1-6. But I have to hit this and bring the cue ball out here because the 1's gonna come up, maybe. Stop. All right, I got something. Got something to work with at least. Can't reach it, but I got something to work with. I don't even know what to do here. Inside would be nice, but I don't know if it's gonna grab or not. I'm using a DJI Series 1 mic. I overcut it just to try to save and get on the 2. Well, this is going fantastically. I don't know if that's a word. But the DJI mic has 2 of these and 1 receiver. So then I have it on, I have it plugged into the mic input on my camera, which is hanging from the ceiling. And I can have 2 of us. I did a video where me and Matt were mic'd up playing 9-ball, or 8-ball, talking about all our shots and stuff. Works pretty good, I think. Gotta change the song. Yeah. I mean, you've seen the jokes that I use in my videos, so we may keep that as an ongoing joke. All right, what are we, 4-0? Maybe we'll get this one over with and play another one. I'd like to put a couple on the board though. Hey, look at that, everything's spread out. I have a shot on the 1. Even the 3's open. Yeah, no pressure. Pool's never a pressure situation. Yeah, I don't like that at all. But I can't go around the 2 without hitting the 2, so I just got to draw straight back, I think. Kind of straight back. That's not bad. All right, I was talking about this last night. Jeremy Jones said if you play a drill where you try to make the ball and get back to where the cue ball is, a lot of times that's really helpful, and that would be almost perfect to get on a 3. So just aim to where I am right now. And I way underhit it, like by a lot. All right. Nine ball? Almost. I'm gonna blame the new brake cue. That seems logical. And what's funny with the Ghost is you lose one for a silly reason and you just start questioning yourself and doubting if you can even do it anymore, and then 2 more losses creep up, and now we're going to be 5-0 down. This would be an epic comeback though. Whoops, not 6. Yeah, it is a lot easier. I mean, I think the first game last night, what did I make, 4 balls on the break? I don't know if you were here. Yeah, you were here for that. Like this. That 4 ball better go. It's close, but I think it goes. It is very close, but it does have a half a pocket maybe. I don't think I want to try to go into it because that didn't work so well last time either. Wasn't the 4-ball that one rack too? I think it was the 4-ball, the other rack. Well, I got a really good angle on it. Because even if I'm like over here with the 6, it's fine. I just can't clip the 6 at all. So I gotta like snip draw this. There we go. I don't want to get too excited yet. Look how much this table slides still. All right, so I've only missed one 9-ball. I don't know why I even said that out loud. Not missing that one. Live stream with music, you have to find stuff that's not copyrighted. When so even though the stream was unlisted, I had my regular Spotify playlist going on when we were doing the live stuff. And at one point, I think in the second day, it shut it down and it said your live stream has been shut down due to a policy violation. So I have a couple bands that, like, I have one of my old bands, I have a local Milwaukee band and a local band out of San Francisco that I've met a couple years ago on my playlist here. And that's what I'm using for this music right now. Otherwise, YouTube has a whole library somewhere in this YouTube studio. They keep moving it. But they have a whole library of like hundreds of songs that you can download and put, and that's what I do in the background of my videos. I have like 700 songs I've grabbed from there. But yeah, they will shut you down. They'll demonetize any videos that have copyright music, but some of them they'll just shut it down completely. Oh, I forgot to mark my score. I'm not getting shut out today. This 2-ball better, okay. Look at what is with the 4-ball? Four-ball does go not as close. It's a little further away than it was in the last rack over here. But I need to be able to get on it somehow to be able to get to the 5. And I don't like playing it this way with inside. Almost would feel better just getting straight on it and drawing out, but the 7's kind of big. In a game, I might actually look at the 4-9 carom. That's not bad at all, but I think in Ghost Match, that's dangerous. So I need to get on this without being on the rail. I guess if I was close enough to straight in, I could play it one rail and up just a little bit. if I got there. Yeah, this isn't bad. Because anywhere on the 5, as long as I can make it, will bring me up table to the 6. It's off the rail a little bit. That might work. I don't have any angle. I actually had the angle I could almost hit the side pocket point. That's not bad. It slows down, okay. I'd love to be where the 8 ball is right now. I need to not hit the 8 though on this. That works. And I got just the right angle that it's going right into the 9 ball. And the danger of trying to draw this is you could draw right into that corner pocket. Ask me how I know that. But I want to get it, oh boy. This is really goofy. If I even can go past the 9, I'm going to hit the 9 on the way out. Yeah, that was inevitable. That might work. Oh God, I didn't feel right at all the whole time, and I shot it anyway. All right, let's. Can I win 6 in a row against the Ghost? I mean, I've done it before, but I would say confidence level on that is pretty low. So how many 9 balls have I missed? 2? That seems about right. You know what I blame for my loss is I blame the fact that YouTube says there's 6 people watching and only Antonio is in the chat. Nobody else is even saying hi. My ball moved a bit on this one. All right. 4 goes past the 6. Everything's open. That's sometimes a good sign and sometimes not. So your Q&A question from before, I need to improve my safety game for sure. I feel I could gain another 25 or 30 Fargo points just with safety play alone. But I also want to make sure that I'm following my shooting system every time, because I tend to get sloppy and missteps. Mostly looking at my secondary leave. Like here, I know where my leave on the 4 is. I know I can just draw it straight back to where it is. I'll get an angle to come back for the 5, but I still need to just force myself to look at it. Yeah, stop shot is okay, but I want to bring it back a little bit to get a little bit closer. And I still have basically the same angle, a little bit less of an angle actually. I can go one rail up and back down here. Slidey rails is going to be tough to pull that shot off, but can I draw around the 7? We've played this game already. Now it says we have 10 people watching and only 1 person chatting. This is the shot I did last night where I hit every ball on the table and somehow came out with a shot. It's not really the plan here. Don't you dare. There we go. Now, in the old worn cloth, I would force follow those 2 rails here, here, and back down here. I just don't know if I can pull that shot off with the slidey fast cloth. So I'm gonna try it anyway. Oh, I can. I was gonna say, what's the worst that can happen? Since I'm 6-1 down. I just need an angle on the 8 here. Not really even. What the hell was that? All right, we are starting all over again. We're gonna forget that ever happened and forget that set ever existed. And yep, come on. Never happened. No record of it at all, except for the YouTube video that'll stay around forever. Let's try this over again. No, I haven't. Who's that? And where is that happening? I've been watching the US Open. Watching Shane. He lost earlier today and then he just won tonight. So he's into the final 64 and it's all single elimination from here. All right. One visit city. No, I'll have to check that out. Oh, yeah, I think you mentioned that on one of the streams. All right. Yeah, I'll take a look at that. Thanks. All right. Starting over. Seven ball? No, 7 ball. It goes though. Yeah, it's actually inside the point. Alrighty, what do we got here? 3 ball is going to be a problem. I guess it kind of goes down there. This one may be one where I want to take the 3-9 just to get it out of there. If I got over here on the 2, I could just come over there for the 3. I could do that. Too much, I think. Yeah, too much. I think I'm going into the 6 here if I do that. How many unique rules to implement? I was thinking about a way playing the Ghost where you could implement playing a safe and maybe nullifying the rack or something like that. I've seen that before. So I've seen a version of the Ghost where you do points, and it's kind of like APA points where it's 1 point for every ball, 2 points for the 9 ball. But if you don't take ball in hand, it's an extra 5 points. All right, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do here. I think leaving for this combo is gonna be no good because the 3 can tie up with the 5. I'm gonna basically send, this game is for bangers. Hey, it's the Intruder. Now we know why I call Matt the Intruder. That is Matt R. Get off the 5. You gotta be kidding me. Did I just do that? Okay, I'm okay. Nothing to see here, except for the fact I have no way to get to the 5 now. Jeez. If I go to the rail here and out, where did that leave me? That's not terrible. Can I get past the side pocket? I think so. Can I make the ball? Stop. Jeez. Well, that was no good. Oh, this is terrible. I don't know if I can even hit it going past the 9 on the side on the rail. Matt, you just missed me losing 7-1 in the first set. Oh, what a stupid game. Why do I do this to myself? Talking and playing pool is hard. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to happen. Alrighty, we're starting this one out the same way we finished the last one. I have no idea what this song is, but it's getting removed from my playlist immediately. I don't think you guys can even hear it. Remove from playlist. Sorry, JoJo and Wonderful Bluffer. I removed one of your songs from my playlist. Don't take it personally. Just wasn't pool music. So for anyone wondering, I do not pattern rack in 9-ball, whether it's in a match against the Ghost or whatever. The only time I did was when we were in Florida for the International Open. You had to put the 2 on one of these corners. It was also 9-ball on the spot. That's the only time I've done an actual pattern rack. Yeah, leagues are... I'm not a fan of the league where you play one game every hour. UPL is starting here in 2 weeks, I think. Margaret and Tyler Starr are coming down for Monday or for Tuesday. Oh, cue ball. That 2-ball better go. Or I'll be forced to lose another game. And it goes in off the 5, I think. Does the 3 go on both corners? It does. So I need some kind of angle to get from the 2 to the 3. And I just hope that it goes in. It's probably a little too much, because now I need to contend with the 8 and the 7 when I get on the 3. That's assuming the 2 slides past the 5. It's a very good chance the 5 could hit the point and they both just stay there. We'll see. Yep, just like that. I could have done something else for that, but felt like it was gonna go. And until I really got down on the shot, that's when I realized I was probably in trouble. All right, we're starting out the same way we did last time. See if we can make 4 balls on the break this time. Yeah, it works so well because I'm making the corner ball so often from here. I hit it a little bit different. So there I crossed it over a little bit. This will work out. But I basically just keep with the same spot that I break from all the time. All right, 5 goes in both corners. I really like to get below the shot line on the 2, but I don't know if I can. This 5 ball is giant for both angles. Yeah, I gotta go down and out. Slow down. Well, good news, I'm below the shot line of the 2 ball. It's a rough life, Antonio. Oh, I got a little lucky there to hit the 7 because I think the cue ball set it right towards the side pocket. All right, here's one of the shots you should almost never try to hold, but I'm gonna try to hold it. So do what I say, not what I do. Yeah, that's why. So now I'm a million miles away from it. On the wrong angle with the short cue. Going away from the 7 ball, which I need to stay on. Oh boy, how do I do this to myself? As long as I get straight into the 7, I should be okay. Yeah, that should be okay. I underhit that because I was afraid I was going to overhit it like I did the last two balls. But if you've ever watched my channel before, I've talked about this shot. I finally felt like I hit that with confidence. Not like the other two that I missed, so. On the board early. All right, who else do we have in the chat that's not paying attention and petting their dog? Thank you. Yeah. No, not really. There are a bunch of 700s that play in the tournaments near me. Oh, let's see. All right, as Drew would say, EFG. I just gotta figure out how to not screw it up. I think I actually want to go to the rail and in for the two ball. Just to kind of get. Yeah, that was terrible. It rolled back into the line. Nice. All right, if I can get straight on the 3, I can just stop shot for the 5. So basically where I am now. Or a little bit up table from that, like here. Not exactly straight in, but I can work with it, I guess. All right, that's not at all what I wanted, but I guess we're working with it. I'm going away from it, so that's always cool. I gotta try not to hit the 7 here. And also try not to scratch and try to hit it hard enough that I get a shot in the 6. I'll take it. Could have gone a whole lot worse. I just need to miss the side pocket. And also not hit it so hard that it goes around and on top of the 7. Like that, that'll work. Not a whole lot of angle here. It's about the best I could do. But I think this will work. Oh, you guys in the chat, how do you like playing this? Go forward around the 9 or try to pop off this rail and out? Because the stop shot is going to take me over here, which isn't terrible, but I'd rather have a much better shot in the 9. I don't want to risk missing the 8 for it, but like that, that'll work. All right. It's the first time since we were at 0-0 that I've been tied with the ghost tonight. That's pretty sad. Yeah, I hear you. Thank you. We have somebody new in the chat. I have not seen your name before. But welcome, appreciate it. Adamar, how's it going? I'm gonna do something here. See how different this is from a BK Rush, which has a giant chunk take. I don't know if you guys saw this last night. I can't put it too close to the camera because it'll turn black, but there's a giant chunk missing out of my BK Rush. It happened sometime Monday. So I bought a BK4 and swapped out the shaft, but I want to see how much different this is. It feels very, very similar, but I'm probably going to be without it for a week or so, so I needed something. This one's a little heavier. I might want to take a weight out of it. But anyway, the blue one, I like it a lot. BK3, so this is, your eyes are getting heavy. Well, wake up. I am not going to do the 6-ball shootout right now. But thanks for the idea. I always like ideas from people, but that doesn't mean I have to do them all the time. So I'm using the BK4, but I'm using my Revo or my BK Rush shaft on it because it's a quick release. All right, I need to not be on the inside of this ball, but I don't think I can follow it with the 7 here. I don't want to try following it with the 7 here. So I'm going to draw 2 rails out. I don't want to be too far on this side though either because the 3's right down there. So other than being perfect, that's the goal here. I think that's going to be pretty good. Oh yeah, this will be pretty good. So I want to get off the rail. You can actually play this with high inside, kind of not power it, but not slow roll it. Come off the rail here and down and up a little bit, or even stay right on the bottom rail. It's that straight that I should be able to get a decent lead on the 3. Just like that. That was in one of my videos in the cue ball control. Yeah, so the other BK Rush I like is the teal one, the color of the year for this year, that they sold out of in 2 minutes. That one looks really nice too because it's sparkly the same way my blue one is. You need to come out past the 8. I need angle to get to the, oh, that should be fine. Yeah, this should be fine. I just need an angle on the 7 to be able to come back for the 8. If I was straight in, that wouldn't be terrible. Do I go all the way to the rail, or do I just, yeah, I go all the way to the rail. Kind of almost guarantees maybe not to be straight in. Never mind. It doesn't do any of that. But if I can get back where I am, I should be good. Yeah. Take the extension off. Less back heavy kind of helps with these when you're kind of digging down off the rail. And, oh yeah, straight in. That's pretty good. Yeah, I have a couple of people who really want the US one. A couple of my friends really want them, but that one sold out in like 2 seconds. Jeez. I'm almost thinking about going forward with this. Somebody talked me out of it. Okay, that works. Thank you for talking me out of it, even though you didn't have enough time to type it before I said it. I got an email from Predator about the teal BK Rush, and I went online and it was available, and I didn't jump on it. And that was about, I don't know, 3 weeks ago. But yeah, I don't know what happened on, you can't see it. Great, I'm all on my own. I'm left to my own devices for this. I'm in trouble. Well, Adam, you missed the first set where I went 7-1, I lost. Last night I went hill. I was up 3-0 and then I went down and I had to come back to get hill and then I lost. This ghost thing isn't all it's cracked up to be. Yeah, I like the teal a lot. Yeah, I had the chance to get the teal for like a day or two and I didn't do it. Same with the gold and the purple and gold, which I would have definitely just sold that one. All right, we're getting better. The first set, I think the first break in the first set, the 1 and the 5 tied up right on the rail. Yeah, the purple didn't, I mean, I don't know, I'm a fan, I'm kind of a fan of purple now. I have a couple purple basses that I bought, bass guitars. But I didn't really care for that purple and gold. But I know I could have sold it easily for way over what I paid for it. Straight on the 2 would be good, but I'm gonna go 1 rail out. So I'm going to the side rail and out here. Big bounce? That should work. Purple and gold was my high school colors, I think, or was it blue and gold? I don't remember. It's like a royal blue purplish thing. Basically just a stop shot here. I knew it would drift over, but I should still be okay. Even straight on the 5 wouldn't be terrible. A little bit of an angle I can draw right into the side. Give me an angle. I'm looking at it as if I can follow it past the 8. Because if I'm straight on the 7, that's fine. I don't think I want to try to punch this over. The reach is fun. Yeah, like that. Mardi Gras colors. Hey Brian, how's it going? I have the Aramis Black set. Well, what's funny is I never had problems playing with the Aramis Black set as far as getting the numbers confused, but when I went to commentate, that's when I screwed it up. And it wasn't really even on the solids, it was when I was playing 8-ball, it was the stripes, because the 12 was pink and the 13 was purple. And I get those wrong almost every time. All right, what do I do? Other than shut up and play. And try to hit the side rail before the side pocket. Oh yeah. The other problem with the Aramis Black, I haven't tried it with this camera yet, but with the GoPro, it saturated the color so much that it was hard to see. Sometimes if the stripe was turned a certain way, it was hard to differentiate that between like the 8-ball. All right. You know what the issue was? I just wasn't warmed up on my first set. That's what it was. Well, at least it's not as bad as the new Dynasphere set with the stupid 2-ball and the 9. That's the only way that stripe looks. All the other stripes look kind of normal. But if you had the same colors every year, nobody would buy the extra ball sets every year. So it's kind of marketing genius. All right, 4 to 2, we're going to 7. Well, hopefully I'm going to 7. So, Brian, the place I was talking about last night, I'll name it. It's Romines in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. There's some kind of beetle crawling across the floor. Excuse me, sir, you can't park there. But yeah, that place has all Gold Crown 3s and Centennial sets, and no 2 balls in that room are the same. And there's like 50 tables worth. The same size, I should say, because they're all 35 years old. I'm making the one. Nope. If that was a cue ball, that would have gone in. Okay, 9 ball didn't move. Well, I've heard John Schmidt talk about how he thinks the Predator Arcos balls are the same, and what I read is that the Predator Arcos balls are the same as not the Aramith Tournament, which is what these are. They're the level below, like the Super Cup or something like that. So they aren't even the best Aramith balls available. All right, what do we do here? I gotta not get on the rail for the 2, but I also have to not shoot this way up here. I don't think I want to go over here and try to go under it. So I just need to play this smartly. Smartly. Yeah, that's not bad, I guess. The 4 to the 5 I should have looked at a little bit closer before I just bludgeoned my way into the 2 ball. Because I can't go from this side because the 8's there. So I need to be on inside the 7 ball line. The 7 lines up really nicely as a guideline. But can I get there? Well, yeah, I think I can. This is like max right spin here. Uh-oh. This probably isn't good. Yeah, that was always a worry. It's always a possibility. So we should have, there's a hotel literally a quarter mile from my house. We could have the Interstate BS League. We can do like a bake sale or something to raise funds for you guys to fly in. I'll provide food. I just don't have anywhere in my house for everyone to stay. But hotel's right down the street, and tables here. And all right, that was, whoops. I don't know what I just hit there. Okay. Can you guys make out the scoreboard, at least to see the score? Whoa, I hit that one weird. Really weird. What are you doing, 2 ball? In Danny DiLiberto voice, where are you going, 2 ball? That's ugly. That's really ugly. Pardon me. That's so ugly that I'm just leaving the template on the table. Because I don't think I have enough angle. I'd have to be like here to try to cut it. I think I'm going to try to go into it, but I got to go around the 4 ball. Hit it. Could be worse. Could be better. I don't think I need to cut this. I could do an OBS overlay, but the laptop I'm streaming from is over there, and the tablet that runs this is over here. Make this and I get natural position on the 4 to then not be able to get to the 5. So this is going to work out okay, I think. straight it. Oh, that's a good idea too. So I need to draw this back. You guys probably can't see that. I do have a white pencil line for the head string here. I need to basically draw back to that, which is drawing 4 feet, and I need to go 6 inches back. Well, I'm a half ball ahead of the headline, or head string, but I got decent. Question is, do I go into the 8 for a little bit off angle on the 6, or do I try to play it out here? I think I try to play it in between the 6 and 7, because the kids say that's all the rage these days. And I missed it. Look at the leaf. Not how good it does me, but look at the leaf. That was certainly not the way I intended that to go, especially after getting the 2-ball out of there so nicely. Alrighty, 4-4, race to 3 from here. You missed the first set, Brian. I lost 7-1 and I couldn't make 3 balls in a row. First rack, the 1 and the 7 were like right here. Yes, new cloth. As of 3.5 weeks ago. Almost 4 weeks ago. Oh. Well, that wouldn't have worked if I'm playing a real game. But against the ghost of ball in hand, that should work. Yeah, I got ridiculous slide on this thing too. Yeah, I think mine was like almost 2.5. All right, what do I need to do here with the 3? All right, somewhere in this big area, which I don't like doing. I like picking a more pinpoint precision. Not that I'm expecting to get there, but just for a better goal. I think that'll work. This is 860. I went with 860 HR last time, but I'm on regular 860 now. I really don't notice a difference. All right, here is where the fun comes in. Can I get around the 9 if I'm like here? I think I can. Maybe? Enough room with the wall here. I would have liked a little bit more angle. With the new cloth, I could actually draw this back. but I could go on the side pretty easily. Brian, I released the first BS League 2 video today, and the first 9 are on the first day of this, and then the next 10, I think, or 8, or next 9 were on the second day, and the weather just completely changed. This is gonna be really weird. I gotta really force this. Speaking of not playing natural, I gotta miss the 9, force this and have it come around. Like that, but not scratch. I think I'm okay. Big bounce. Well, this is the worst angle I could have asked for. Yikes, I gotta get way out here. I might have to go rail first with the short cue. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, I think rail first with the short cue, and still kind of got to hit it a little harder than I want to. And I missed it, but I got where I wanted to. A lot of good that does. I mentioned how frustrating this game is. All right, well, this is starting to look familiar. Draw is a lot of fun with new cloth, because you can draw like 3 rails back with no stroke. All right, gotta get my act together here. I should be out on open layouts like that. Exactly. I liked it better when I made all the balls on the break and only had a couple to shoot. It does make it easier. All right, right there. Well, that's the thing. And I got nowhere close to, what the hell was that? All right, nobody saw that. That was interesting. I think I tried to race the cue ball to the rail, getting up on my shot as I was shooting it. But you know, if you haven't missed a ball in hand, you're either lying or you haven't been playing pool long enough. Just didn't really expect it to happen there. I honestly have no idea what I did. Could probably go look at it on a video and figure out real quick what I did, but I'm not going to. The one guy in the chat's been waiting for me to screw up is gonna start laughing at me now. Yeah, so I had on my put, so brand new 860, and then I ran the balls through the polisher with the Feder Gorsh spray, which is like a silicone spray, and can't control anything for like the first half an hour. Ooh, followed that one. Crossed that one over big time. All right, what kind of mess do we have here? Yeah, it banks. It's the last live concert I went to see. You're gonna die at this one. Why don't you guess? I mean, I listened to a lot of the 80s stuff and 70s stuff that I still used to listen to as a kid, but I listened to a lot of modern funk and everything. I will say it was with my wife and a husband and wife friend of ours. But that said, I'm really not a big concert goer as it is. Get off there. Not ABBA. Oh yeah, that would have been brutal. It was 2021 and we had to do the whole vaccine card thing. All right, now I gotta pay attention because I gotta get from the 5 to the 6 somehow without getting snookered behind the 7. So DVP lines need to be about here and over until about here, I'd say. What could possibly go wrong? And I don't like following this 3 rails on the new cloth. I'm gonna be on the wrong side of this ball. Oh yeah. Just by a hair though. If I was here, I could just draw straight back. Can I draw straight back into the 6? Do I try to do too much and fail, or do I leave it for the bank and miss? The carom is weird because the 7 is, well, the 7 is just about dead center pocket, but it's out enough that I think if I hit it this way, it goes right into the point. I think I'm gonna try going around 3 rails and not. So, Brian, I will say this. They were a much better band live than I thought they would be based on how poppy their songs are on the radio. The natural 3 rail to try to go into the side, the 9 ball's right in the way. What if I hit it really hard and go all the way around the table? What could possibly go wrong there? Or that. Oh, this does not bank. Not a chance. So now we look at the carom idea, and I think I'm on the wrong side. I think I need to be down a little bit more for the carom. Cool. And the ghost is on the hill, so I gotta make this happen somehow. I think I gotta try the carom. I gotta avoid the double kiss, and I gotta draw into it, still hit it, and make it. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, I missed it. Wait, it went in. That was crazy. So where was that? The other side I was gonna try, was it like here? Maybe a little bit further down. That seemed close. I don't know, this seems close enough for the fun that I was gonna do. What do you guys say? I'll wait a couple seconds because I know the chat's delayed. Come on. I suppose I could go back and look at it. Oh, it kind of was a little bit above the, so kind of like that. We're gonna say that's what it was. So the other shot I had in mind was this, and if this goes, yeah, I had to hit it, tap it to get the cue ball out of the way. All right, what do we got for time here? Midnight. You know what? I'm gonna do one more, because why not? Maybe I'm gonna make this a race to 5. You count that score as a win? Yeah, I mean, I usually do shorter races just purely for time wise. But I think I'm gonna do I don't know when, but I think I'm gonna do a live stream long race against the 6-ball Ghost to like, I don't know, 21 or 30 or something like that. More of an endurance thing. It would be a joke if I did that in 9-ball because I would just get demolished. Oh, the band, believe it or not, was Maroon 5, which, like I said, they were actually much better live than I thought they would be. All right, starting up over again. Race to 5 this time. That was pretty bad, but we'll take it. Yeah, tie right up on the 8-ball, that'd be great. That would be fantastic. Oh, nice. It was, like I said, it was better than I thought it would be because I thought it was going to be a lot of like electronic stuff. But it was like regular rock band music. So the question here is, can I avoid the scratch because I have to float this in? Because I don't want to power it. Answer is barely, but I don't have enough angle. That was dumb. That was really stupid. Really, 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 really stupid. Now I gotta do this rail first thing again, which worked so well last match. With the short cue, which also worked so well last match. Yeah. That seems about right. Alrighty. So Brian, since you made that comment about I look like I can't run 3 balls, I feel like I haven't run more than 3 balls. So thanks for that. Yeah, I wouldn't do 4. I was going to do 4 1/4 on my table, and I just decided if my wife ever wants to practice on it, she'd get really turned off on trying to play with 4 1/4 pockets. Oh yeah, that's exactly where I want the 2 ball. You did. You cursed me. My wife is in 5 pool leagues right now. Well, a combo is the only thing I have here on the 2. I have no idea where the 2 ball is going to go. Maybe I can tie the 2 ball up on the 7. Slow down, slow down. Well, I have what the internet guys call a dead bank, which doesn't exist, so. Oh, okay. All right. Uh-oh. I don't like this at all. Okay. I mean, I still don't like it because in my dumb basement, I gotta use this dumb short cue to play this dumb game. Other than that, everything's fine. Now, if I had my regular cue in a regular wall, I would try to go all the way past to get to the side pocket, but I don't think I should try that. But I also think I don't want to try to hold it to not do that. That's okay though, that works. Hey, I made more than 3 balls. Yahoo Chat, that's a good one. My wife and I met on a bulletin board system in like the late 80s. If anyone even knows what that is anymore. No, it was before AIM. For me. Whoa. Okay. This goes to prove the break in 9-ball doesn't even really matter how you hit it, apparently. Although this is ugly. This is really ugly. I almost don't need to take ball in hand here. I will to make sure I don't hit the 6th of my cue though. Which is almost guaranteed now that I hit the 6th of my cue. Or get behind the 5. I made this a lot harder than it needed to be. Jeez. So on a bouncy bar box, like a diamond 7-foot, I would go up and down. I don't think I can do that here. So I'm gonna try to kill it, come around. I'm gonna have about the same angle on the 3. Yeah, I'm sure that's what it is, Brian. Hit that rough to the pocket, but all in the name of holding the cue ball. All right. Upper left and miss the 9 is all I need to do here, I think. I don't know if I can miss the 9. Oh, I missed it. Look at that. Well, I didn't make 3 balls there, so the curse is still on. I know, it was the ballad that came on. Sleepy time music. Alrighty. See what I can do about this. Put an end to the bleeding here. End the night on something positive. Or make 2 balls and miss the 3rd. I would love to get somewhere out here for this ball, but I think that's too risky. So I drop back right over the side and play the 2 in the corner. Like that. You want to play me now or how I was playing last night? That's not as much as I wanted. Hit that rough. And I'm dead straight on the 6 ball. How straight do you think my draw is? Can I miss the 9 is a big question. Yay, new cloth. And I eased up on that one because I was afraid of drawing it too much. Oh, international is not happening. I guess Accustats lost over 6 figures last year because it was scheduled the same week as the Ultimate Pool stuff. So they just couldn't afford to do it. I did not pick that up from Efren. That's just natural. Like, look at the mess I got myself in here. Whew, that got close to the side, or the corner pocket there. So I did hear that Pat Fleming doesn't want to go out, doesn't want to have this be the end of international, so he wants to do the, he wants to do it again next year. I recommended doing a, because he said the 650 and under that I was in was the only one that filled. They tried to do one pocket, they tried to do straight pool, they couldn't get more than like 30 people in each. Don't quote me on those numbers, but turnout wasn't great. And then they filled 192 in the 650 and under semi-pro. They only got 99, I think, in the pro division. But they got to pick a better week to do it. I have not done the expo. That's out in what, Philly? Something like that? Yeah, better cue ball, finally. I feel like I've been hitting the brake like garbage lately. I don't know, we just had such a good time going to Florida that I'd rather go there than somewhere with the same weather that we have here in Wisconsin. Do we Johnny C. short side this, or do we play it responsibly? All right, what do we do for the 5 ball? Oh, that's too dangerous. That is too dangerous to try to get that line. Unless I plan on going into the 9 ball, which is probably not smart either. So here. I didn't get there. If I could get to the spot, I'd have a great shot on the 5. But as it is, I'm going to hit the rail like here, and it's going to head right. This is where it's heading. I need to stop it here. I don't want to be on this side because I'm going into the 7. If I go all the way under the 9, this looks like that rack of DVPs that I played out, where every angle was just wrong. I think I'm going under the 9. I didn't mean under the 9, I meant, jeez. That's under the 9. That's fantastic. I did say under the 9. I meant a half a ball over, so I could be straight on the 5 and just roll up. Now I just gotta close my eyes and kick this. Hey, I hit it. It doesn't really matter in the ghost, but I did hit it. Oh, thank you. It's something I've been working on for sure. And I think I told this story a couple times on my channel. When I was like 18 or 19, there was a clinic at the Union in Madison, Wisconsin I was at by Jerry Brysath, who's basically known as like the godfather of modern pool instruction. And I picked up a lot of things from him without even really knowing what I was doing, but I picked up some basics, some essentials, and when I went to his club a couple times, and he would walk around and just offer free things, and one of them was, stay down on the shot at all times. And kind of learned that from him. Except for the break, of course. There we go. These are the kind of breaks I need to actually win one of these matches. All right, just bounce off the rail, go forward a little bit. Like that. I feel like these angles tonight specifically have been rough, because the 5 is pretty far out. It's a little bit to this way of the first diamond. And I need to be on, ideally I'd like to be on this side of the shot line, because I don't want to go this way and have to navigate around. And I feel like I've been getting either straight or not on the right side. Pick a spot better. Here. That should be easy enough, huh? And I crushed it. But it's better that I'm on this side than here. Is Hillbilly, is that Charlie? I overcut it. Oh no. Alrighty. This is a dangerous shot with new polished balls, because you can scratch here a lot. It doesn't even seem like you can, because this 6 ball's here. Charlie Bryant he did commentary on some money match I was watching a while ago, a couple months ago, and he was hilarious. All right. I think a tendency by a lot of people is to play one rail, and I don't like that shot at all, especially with new cloth, because I think it dies way up there. But I don't know if I should do 2 rails around or not. So I did 2 rails around. This might work out okay. That seems okay. Yeah, he used to have like one of the most powerful brakes there is. He said he was getting like well over 30 miles an hour on his brake. All right, I was hitting the 9 balls really like hesitating on them in the first set. And I missed 2 of them that I should never missed. So Brian, check out Sensei Nate's video on the power brake. It's actually pretty interesting. And it's what I've been working with him on. Not for 9 ball. 9 ball is more of an arm only brake with kind of a little bit of body movement. But like for the head ball, 8 ball or 10 ball brake, it's more about arm swing and acceleration than it is about body. Like Shane, how Shane stands up and looks like all he really does, Shane gets down on the ball and he stands up and he just swings through. And it's all arm power and acceleration. He looks like he's not even putting much power on it, but Shane has the most powerful brake there is. Yeah, Nate said he spent 3 weeks, about 6 hours a day working on his brake to figure it out. All right. What could possibly go wrong? He says as he gets the first shot wrong. I was kidding, but I wasn't, apparently. Ugh. Well, I got good on the 3. That's what I get for... One of the things that, I don't know if you guys were here when Antonio was here earlier, but he asked me what my #1 thing I got to work on is, and it's, I think right now I need to be looking at the second angle more, and I didn't at all. I just kind of, I know where it is. It's over there somewhere. Yeah, that brake rack thing, if it wasn't $500 or whatever, I got to do the thing with the pillow, like putting a pillow down here and hitting a ball into it, because you can do that more repeatedly. Need like a firmer pillow, like a couch throw pillow or something like that. All right, Ghost is on the hill. Did you get the one that can do multiple size tables? Because it didn't make any sense to me why they have 2. What is the 4-ball doing here? Okay, the 4 goes. But I need to be where the 5 is exactly, almost. Actually, that's not bad. If I could get here. So I want to come back to like here. Might work. All right. Cannot get stuck behind the 5 here. So I'm kind of aiming for the 3rd diamond on the side rail. Like right there. Huh. What do you know? Something worked. I think I can just float this right into the 9 and have the 5 on the side. Like that. Don't want to be bridging over the 9, but oh boy. I'm on the wrong side of being over this 9 ball. This is a hard enough shot without the 9 ball there. It's a piece of blue cloth sticking out that I need to try to ignore. Whew, I did not feel comfortable at all on that. That was rough. This one I am coming back for the side because I don't think I can hold it. And I don't need to worry about as much 8 ball or the 9 ball leave. I don't want to hit it though. Oh, jeez. That was a little close for comfort there. And I'm on the rail with the short cue. Boy, I'll tell you what. Yay! All right, hill. Then everyone go to bed. Or go watch Shane Van Bonen highlights. Alrighty. Best cube off in a long time on the break. It got kicked, but yeah, SVB was, I thought he was going to lose his match against the Vietnamese guy. And he sits in his chair like he's just checked out completely. And I know he isn't, I know that's just him, but and then Tyler beat Archer. Couldn't happen to a better guy. So what I'd really like to do is get the inside angle and go this way, but the 9-ball is gigantic there. But I think I still have to try. Aim for like the first diamond, maybe? Too hard. Slow down, okay. As long as I can reach this, I'm okay. Oh. Oh, wow. Who's your local guy? All right, I'm not gonna do that. My brain tells me I can shoot this gap between the 9 and the 7 and just come out here. Oh yeah, he was shooting well. I watched one of his matches the other day. Maybe in the other tournament. This is not going where I need it to. Yeah, I don't think I had a plan. Oh boy. Well, we're... Well, I hit it good. Ooh, look at that. Johnny Seaside. That was a lot of guesswork right there. It's so hard to see those angles when you're so close to it. I almost missed that. Whew. So if I'm practicing on my own, I don't even think about this shot. And I play it a little bit inside and I go up and float down this way. But on the hill with the ghost, with you guys watching me, I know your judgy eyes, I can see them. Because if there's ever a shot I would decel on, it's this one. But I don't want to hit it too hard because then the cue ball's all the way down to the bottom rail. Stop. All right, I'll take it. Whew, I did it, yay. Yes, you are. You know you are. First you cursed me to not being able to make 3 balls in a row and then you judge me. I know it. Yay. All right, guys, that is gonna do it. Thanks for hanging out, thanks for the chat. Thanks for everyone who is watching who's not chatting because I see you out there. I can see what YouTube tells me. And it's 12:41 a.m. and we got people from the East Coast still on. So appreciate you guys. Have a good night. We'll see you.